Too much dick. Too much dick for your liking.
Wow. Now you know what my relationship is with Micah. Yeah. All too well.
Like, I want to do the trick where I put it on your shoulder, but I'm afraid you'd gnaw on it.
Bite it right off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
And I would swallow it.
That's
So you're not going to get it back.
well. Enjoy that spongy, fleshy goodness.
That's fine.
This is the artist formerly known as my dick.
I like sushi.
You would turn my dick into poo by digesting it.
Yes.
And whoa, that's
my point.
weird when you think about that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
shit, dick. Calm
And
down.
then so then by that shit dick,
Shit dick.
so that means you would have reversed analed me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hello, everyone. We're the Terror Trio. My name is Micah,
I'm Eugene.
And I'm Drew.
and I have 3 Ariana Grande songs stuck in my head at the same time, making one song. But instead of Ariana Grande's voice, it's actually Michael McDonald singing. And it's like, thank you, next. Oh. And it's just awful. How you guys doing?
Yeah, it sounds really awful.
No, it's
actually.
terrible. It's terrible. Plus, like, I have, like, the radio doesn't work in my car, and I'm just driving around singing like this. You fell victim to it earlier.
I did.
Yeah. And then I looked and I'm like, this is what I always do. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
How long does it take you to come up with these bits? These
Actually, this
intro
was
bits?
on
And
the fly.
that was not on the fly.
That was
you
on the
opened your
fly.
notebook and you looked at it before you said that.
Oh, no. Notebook
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
news.
yeah. Oh, okay.
This isn't my, you'll sit there and listen to my material, all right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
earlier today, before we got here, I told Drew that I'm going to surprise her with something. And before I surprise her with this, guys, it's episode 20.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to take a look back to 1999, 20 years ago. What a year it was for horror. We're going to touch base on that a little bit. We're going to party like Prince and die.
Oh.
Oh, he was murdered.
He was
Anyway,
not.
no.
No, he was fucking
Micah.
murdered. Sorry. So yeah, guys, happy 20th episode. I'm
Oh.
yeah. Wow. You're really happy about that. You
I already whoop
your
whooped
phone down,
earlier.
Yeah, true.
fucking
Yeah.
old ass millennial.
Good go.
All right, Drew, here it is. Anders Hove is coming back to reprise his role as Radu
What?
for Subspecies 5.
Oh,
Nice.
eat a
This-
bag of dicks. You're kidding me
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Totally had you with the other one,
Oh,
huh?
you did. I'm like, why? That's cool, but like, I don't care about. Oh my fuck! I'm texting my sisters right now.
Oh my god. Can you wait till after the show?
Nope. Go ahead.
Nope.
All right, this sequel is part of Full Moon's Deadly 10 project, which
Nice.
is, quote, a bold new experiment in interactive feature filmmaking that'll see 10 original Full Moon feature films produced right in front of your eyes.
That's awesome.
We're gonna know more about this the first weekend of May. There's a convention where everybody from Full Moon's gonna be there, and they're just gonna spill all the fucking beans on this. Since they're doing the sequel, and this is a straight sequel to they already
Yeah,
said
but-
this is a straight sequel from the last one.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
nice.
But how cool is it that Radu is coming back as the original actor? so
I'm
that'll be-
so happy.
I knew you would be.
I'm so happy.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy
also
for all of us.
Yeah.
Relatively surprised that he's still alive.
Really?
I mean, he was pretty old.
Yeah. Has he done anything since?
not
He's
Soap
really.
opera. He was
just
on General Hospital, man.
Yeah.
But it had.
That's
It
his
was, like,
dude.
during
That's his,
that
that's his
time.
gig. That's his gig.
But whatever. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
awesome.
super
He's gonna be
exciting.
dripping
Yep.
and drooling,
Drooling all
bloody.
over the
Yeah.
place
Just
with his
yeah.
long ass fingers.
dripping, listening to Ariana Grande.
Ugh.
What a nice lady she is. Did you guys see the new images for Chucky? Man, the movie's set to come out this summer, and they are just like really dragging their feet on this. Like, is Mark Hamill even done recording the role?
Has it even
No, I mean
started?
if they just announced them a couple weeks ago, then yeah, no,
Yeah,
He's
man.
gonna-
Like, this movie's coming out in like a few months.
yeah,
They work best under pressure.
yeah.
Clearly, but they finally released images for Chucky.
hmm
You can see his full body. The good guy logo's replaced with the buddy logo. And I mentioned this to you two earlier. I feel like they altered his face maybe a little bit from what they already had, because Chucky kind of looks like Mark Hamill. The cheeks going up to like the eye socket, it looks like Chucky kind of looks like Mark Hamill, at least to me.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't.
Really?
I'll have to go back.
Yeah,
And look.
I don't see it.
Well, you agreed earlier when I showed you it.
You did agree earlier.
Yeah, you did agree.
Yeah.
But then Eugene was kind of like, I don't know.
I was looking right at it. Yeah, no,
I'm looking right at it.
I didn't see it.
I don't see it.
I don't talk
This,
like
this
that.
is your voice in my head, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you're
I'm a 30s gangster.
yeah, you're walking
You'll never
around
take me
with a
alive.
fedora.
See?
Ah,
Top of the world, ma.
gonna knock you all 6s and 7s with a high waisted trousers here.
But see, everything you do is now it's like all like partially Judd.
Yeah.
This is
You notice that?
That fucking
notice that?
cemetery episode ruined my
Jesus
life.
Christ.
Mine too.
I think I broke my brain with all the Judd impressions I did. Okay, so Universal, as we know, they said they're stepping away from the dark universe idea.
Yep.
They completely cut that off. So instead of doing the whole intertwined universe with all their Universal monsters and stuff, they're just doing standalone films, making them kind of pushing the edge away from goofy PG-13, actually making them horror movies. Elizabeth Moss was just cast for the Invisible Man movie.
Yep.
Which kind of they're still calling it the Invisible Man, but do you think maybe this could be the Invisible Woman?
Could be.
I mean, in this day and age now, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're changing, doing role
they
reversals
switch
and
it
stuff
up,
like
man.
that. Gender reversals.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's
man.
Invisible Man. You know, honestly, with the Universal monsters, I think the Invisible Man is probably one of the ones that I like the least
Honestly,
out of all
same.
of them.
Same.
Like, dude, you're
So-
invisible.
Okay, you're invisible, and because you're invisible, that makes you go crazy. I mean, it's just I don't understand.
I like Hollow Man.
Hollow Man was awesome.
Yeah.
Hollow Man
Kevin-
was sweet.
It was Kevin Bacon, right?
Yep.
Yo,
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
a minute.
Because
If
the
you're-
sequel had Christian Slater.
Yeah. Yeah.
the sequel
yeah.
had Christian
Yeah.
Slater. Yes,
did.
yes.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
And the first one had Elizabeth Shue.
Yep.
Oh, so hot.
Yeah, she's a babe. She's still a babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
totally still a babe.
Yeah.
If you're the Hollow Man or the Invisible Man, when you like come, can you like does it come
Is
out?
it invisible
Is it
jizz? Is that what you're
invisible?
saying?
Yeah.
Did he bleed?
I don't know. So
Heard this question before.
you've heard this question before.
Oh, okay.
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 I'm gonna throw it. Have any of you
Okay.
read the book?
No.
Yes.
When
No.
he dies at the end. He
Wait,
comes
is this
back.
Hollow Man or?
This is the original.
No, the
Invisible
Oh,
Man.
okay. Got it.
H.G.
When
Wells.
he dies, he comes back. So theoretically, anything that leaves the body
Yeah.
will appear again.
Wait a minute, but it's
Oh.
anything that leaves the body.
Yeah. So
But
But
when
no,
he
because
believes
if it's
during the movie or during the book too, that is also visible.
oh yeah,
Once
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
leaves
you're right.
him-
Shit.
oh, so he's like Predator
Okay.
running around
because I was
with
gonna,
green
because
blood
I was
on
gonna
him.
say with no, because I mean if he's invisible and whatever's he's alive, whatever splooge is sperm. And
Yeah.
Sperm is alive.
So it's alive. So it would
So if
come
it
out
comes out-
invisible, and then you'd see it because they all die.
Maybe you'll just see the seminal fluid and not the sperm. So it'll be like, but it'll be like a clear liquid.
This
it wouldn't
is-
be cloudy like the way it is.
Huh. This is a hard hitting question.
This
This
is
is.
this is crazy. What do
Yeah,
you guys
Pat,
think?
thanks for jumping in on that.
Yeah.
That's like the third or fourth time I've had that discussion.
That is wow.
This is- This is, I don't know, the fucked up shit I talk about. This is actually the first time I've talked about this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well,
That is a good question. Though.
man, that's a
Yeah.
great question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get into
let's-
science and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Our faithful listeners, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I need,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when
Like
the
it-
Invisible Man jerks off, if he jizzes, does it come out invisible or not?
Mm-hmm.
And defend your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to defend it. A simple yes or no would be fine. I don't
What do
need
you
a.
mean? Yes. It's not.
No,
yes
you
or
want
no.
you want an explanation?
We want to know why. Yeah.
All right. Hellboy completely fucking bombed.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Which
And someone bombed in hell.
Oh,
yes,
Jesus.
she did.
oh my god, you care to elaborate on that?
I know. I don't want to.
No. Well, you
No.
don't leave us hanging.
No.
I know.
I think that was just the it could have been a stomach virus or it could have been the
Yeah.
movie. I don't know
Oh,
which.
Jesus
I don't know which
Christ.
one. I don't know which one.
It was going that well.
All right. Well, I mean, now that people are going to be wondering,
Yeah.
my girlfriend and I ended up going to the movies to go see Hellboy Thursday night. Thursday night, we go, we sit down. Before the movie starts, she's like, you know what? I'm not feeling so well. I'm like, no, you're good.
You sell her.
You're fine.
So you're fine. You're fine. So 15 minutes, about 15 minutes into the movie, she's like, I'm going to be right back. Okay, where are you going? I'm going to the bathroom. I think I'm going to throw up. Okay, fine. So she goes to the bed. She goes to the bathroom. Comes
you
back
sit
like
there
5
eating
minutes
popcorn
later.
like, nope,
I mean,
I'm
buddy,
staying.
I'm watching this
staying.
movie going, okay, Hellboy. And then, so she comes back, false alarm. Okay. Do you feel like you got to throw up? No. Okay, cool. Sitting there, watching another 15 minutes goes by. 10, 15 minutes goes by. She doesn't even say, I'll be right back this time. She just guns it out of there.
Oh.
Comes back another 5 minutes later. Did you throw up? No. And I tried putting my fingers in my mouth, everything. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Jesus.
Cool.
Pulling the trigger.
Yep. Sit down, watching the movie again. Now about an hour and 5, hour and 10 minutes in the movie. Now, mind you, this is a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I hear hit and splat, splat, splat. So she decides, and she didn't decide to.
She
Poor choice of
decided.
words. Yeah, no.
The audacity.
She starts throwing up and puking in the chair, her feet,
Oh,
the floor in the
no.
aisle, everything. She's like, just. And I've never seen so much fucking puke come out of somebody so small.
She's so tiny.
She's so tiny.
poor
So
angel.
yeah, then her stomach hurt, and long story short, we didn't finish the movie.
Wait,
So,
this
and
is
we left.
opening fucking day.
This
How
is
many
opening
people
day.
are in there?
Well, and luckily there was nobody in our aisle,
Okay.
Oh,
but there were people behind us, and it was also the RPX theater too at the Galleria, so it was the big theater. Yeah.
Would
yeah.
you rather have someone
Yeah.
talk through a movie or violently projectile?
Fuck me. You know
vomit?
what? I'd rather have them talk because
Yeah.
that shit stunk.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
man.
It was bad.
I assume they had to give a lot of refunds.
Well, I don't know what happened because we went out. She
Yeah.
went to the bathroom, cleaned herself off. In the meantime, I went over to the ticket ripper person, and I was like, "So my girlfriend just puked."
Oh, you told them.
yeah,
I
I
didn't know
was
you were
like,
gonna be like a
my
scum,
girlfriend-
like
No,
one of
no,
those.
what are
Like,
you kidding
let's
me?
get the fuck
And
out
I
of
was
here.
like, "No, my girlfriend just puked over in at Hellboy, right in the. I told him too. It's row D, seat 10 and 11.
I'm sure
You might-
he'll make his way to
You
it.
might want to send somebody to
They
clean
got
it.
like the hazmat
And
cleanup.
then the person looks at me, and then another employee walks up, and I was like, "So we're good?" And then she was like, she looks at the guy was like, "What's going on?" The girl goes, "Your girlfriend puked in the theater in RPX." So he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's looking at her, we're looking at each other. He goes, "Fuck me then. I guess I'm the only one that got to go do it." So
oh my
by then,
god!
I guess he went and cleaned it. Yeah.
Was he
So-
expecting you to clean it up?
I don't know what the fuck. They were just staring at me
Yeah.
like, "What are you from? Give me a mop."
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah. So,
Oh,
needless to say, I only saw the first half of the movie. I ended up catching it again later on in the weekend.
I'm. Oh, you
so-
did.
Yeah.
How was it?
No,
Really?
It was
going back wasn't worth it.
going back was not worth it.
Well.
And I think we talked about it before. What they tried to do too much, and it was a little too much inside baseball. Like if you're not a fan of the comics and you don't read the comics, or you don't know any of the storylines, then you're gonna be lost. They don't.
Yeah.
I'm not for over explaining things.
Yeah.
Like when they do the Batman origin story
Oh,
in every
dude.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
But they had to give us something. They didn't do any explaining on this. And also I heard that they tried mixing in 3 different comic storylines into the movie.
To like make it tolerable.
I don't know. And then it was edited pretty badly. Like, something
Oh.
happens in one scene and all of a sudden they cut real weird into another scene that has absolutely nothing to do with the previous scene.
Really?
It was
Oh.
weird. The special effects were decent. It was a hard R, so there was a lot of fucking cursing and it was gory as fuck, which
Were there
I appreciated it.
Boobs.
There were no kind of not really.
You already have an R rating.
I mean,
Why
you
would
saw
not put
Mila
some-
Jovovich's, nips through her
Yeah.
sheer thing,
That's
but that's
hot.
about it.
Yeah,
But
you
you see
always
Mila
see
Jovovich's
that, yeah.
tits and everything.
Yeah, go watch Fifth Element when she was younger.
Yeah. But it was just, I like David Harbour as Hellboy.
He was good.
He was good. He was really good. But no.
Oh, that's too
Yeah,
bad.
no.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Since I'm actually really glad you told that story about Kat, because when Drew said somebody dropped a bomb, I didn't want, because you wouldn't tell it, and I'm like, oh, everyone's gonna think that like Eugene shit his pants at the theater. Or yeah, so Hellboy.
I'm sure she would have much rather that I said that than tell the whole story on air.
Sorry, Kat.
That's all right.
It only made $12 million. And
Really?
Yeah.
it had a $50 million budget, and Pet Sematary is actually still making money. It's at 76 million right now.
Yep.
Wow.
Going strong. Even though if you want to hear our take on it, you can listen to our last episode.
Yeah.
A British theater full of children were in tears due to the horror trailers Ma and Brightburn that were accidentally played before Peppa Pig Festival of Fun.
Oh my god.
So apparently, like, it was all like parents and little kids. Like, the theater was packed for this.
Awesome.
And somehow, I'm doing air quotes, accidentally, Ma and Brightburn's a scary fucking trailer.
Yeah.
That's an awesome trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ma is
Yeah.
creepy as shit. I can see
Yeah.
that making some kids freak out a
Yeah,
little.
makes sense.
Which
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing Ma.
Yeah, me
So am I.
too.
Yeah.
Fucking Octavia Spencer. Whoever
Oh,
thought?
I know.
Whoever thought?
Hey man, yeah. Ghost Hunters, the show on Sci-Fi, ended in 2016. So I had a run from 2004 to 2016.
Wow.
Well, they're coming back.
So much tap out.
Oh,
Wow.
dude. Seriously, they were like
they were
the
You're
tough
right.
guys of the paranormal
Oh
world.
my God.
They're like, yo,
Yeah.
Ghost, you think you're tougher than me?
Yeah. The bedazzled.
I'm gonna go
jean
into that
pants
ghost
and
dimension.
pockets.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
The
they were
bedazzled jeans.
they were the Jersey
leg.
Shore of Ghost Hunters.
Yep.
Which, how come that's not a show?
Oh God.
I
I'd
well,
watch it all day.
well, guess what? The gang's all back together. They're gonna be on the Travel Channel as
Cool.
Ghost Nation. Travel Channel is actually starting to pick up this little like horror
I
thing
thought
going on.
They
'Cause
already had like taps or something on there.
was Taps on Travel Channel?
Yeah, there was one of them, and
You
they
sure?
had like
Well, these guys were
I
popular
could be
compared
wrong
to
with that
Taps,
one.
though.
Yeah, true. But
Yeah, like
they
these
had
were
some-
the.
Oh no, they had like a They kept airing like a most haunted places thing.
Oh,
So yeah, I guess
okay.
that.
Yeah, well, Travel Channel, as you know, we talked about before, Bruce Campbell is going to be hosting Ripley's Believe It or Not. And also on the Travel Channel, Robert Englund has a
Yep.
show in Shadows of History, which I guess is just
Mhm.
like all like fucked up. Maybe he just like listens to like the last podcast on the left and just tells the story on TV as
That-
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Um,
No, that show looks really cool.
oh, it looks great. Plus, I love.
You see the
we
pictures
love-
of him though
Yeah.
in the show? He looks like so old. Like he looks older because he has like a tan, and because of the tan,
Yeah.
his liver spots are showing on his forehead. Like, he looks like he's like 85 years old.
Oh,
in that
he's
one
like
picture,
75.
while he's
Yeah.
holding a skull.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't be young forever. He's no
Well,
Barbara
yeah.
Crampton.
Oh my
Let's
Nope.
Beetlejuice 2 will not happen,
No
says Tim Burton.
shit.
This was he just said all he said was, I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
And
It's about time.
I know Michael
Shit.
because there's all those fake trailers out that I see
Yeah.
people share all the time. Like,
Yeah.
can't
Look
wait to see
cool.
this.
But it's always
Yeah.
yeah.
But
every
it's-
year it's something. It's
It's annoying because people always tag us in them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't fucking happening. This is
Like, oh my
Photoshop.
God, guys! Like, no.
Yeah, like no. And even Michael Keaton said he doesn't want to do it. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
I
you
didn't
know
know that.
this movie would be CGI'd the fucking shit,
Yeah.
and it would just it would suck. Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie. It's a Rob Zombie. He said he reported that 3 from Hell is done, and ready for release, and he's looking for an early fall release.
I'm so
I saw
stoked.
something about October.
I am so stoked.
October.
hmm
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. Yeah, I think that'll be a good. What the question is it going to get a theatrical release, or is it going to be like his last few
Yeah,
movies?
It has to. What do you mean?
His last
Well,
few
31.
movies
Yeah,
just
31.
came like
Yeah.
31, Lords of Salem.
no, we'll just Salem County theaters. I saw it in
that
the
had a
theater.
theater release.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it
I
just
saw it in Metro Park.
31?
Yeah, 31.
31 was straight to DVD. All right.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Not true. I saw 31 in the theaters.
Where?
I saw 31 in the theaters.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it was at in Orchard Park also. The Quaker Creek Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Well, shit. All right, guys. And one last thing. Robert Hall, who made Laid to Rest and Laid to Rest 2,
Mm-hmm.
which are fantastic movies.
Mhm.
Kind of reminds me of, it kind of has that Terrifier feel. It's gritty, it's gory, over the top gory as shit. Well, he plans on making his 3rd installment, Laid to Rest Exhumed.
Nice.
But he took to Indiegogo to help with
Yeah.
funding for this. Hopefully he gets the funding he needs, because I would love to see another Laid to Rest movie.
Yeah.
I mean, two was okay.
It was all right.
The first one was awesome. So good. But I guess the thing is, if you help out and fund this film, he will actually put you in the film getting murdered by Chrome Skull.
What?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No
So
shit. That's a nice.
He
little
said that he wanted this movie to be absolutely like insane when it came to all the kills and stuff like that. So maybe he just needs that many
Nice.
extras.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, you don't have to pay your cast. They're paying you and you get to be in it. So,
Mhm.
hey, smart.
It is smart.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys have anything you want to cover on the weekly docket?
No.
No?
No,
No,
I don't think
all
I have
right.
anything.
So guys, 20
Get it
years
down,
ago,
bruh.
1999. It's a pretty good year for horror. There was that weird transition too. It's like, what are we? What's the style?
Yeah.
There was a lot of silver and like
yeah, metallic.
metallic.
Mhm.
But then there was also that like post grunge look.
Yep.
Yeah, parachute pants.
Very spiky
Yes.
hair.
Yeah, a lot of spiky hair,
Like-
flames, a lot of flames.
Yeah.
I remember I had Chuck Taylors that had flames on them.
Yeah.
I also had a
Mhm.
hacky sack that had flames on it, and a Tito Ortiz beanie that had flames on it.
I bet you were so cool.
Nope.
No.
No, I can't. I
Answered that
can't
quick.
even.
Nope.
No, I can't even pretend. I was a juggalo. Also,
Yeah.
I wore the Insane Clown Posse jerseys everywhere.
Woo.
Yeah, man, it was very awesome.
Yeah, you're not doing well.
No, I'm doing great. Well, Drew, you were like what, like 9,
Yeah.
10, 9, 10?
10.
Okay, Eugene, you were 48 at the time.
49.
49,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 16. Good year for me. Lost my virginity. And
I wasn't there.
and also I think she's dead now. She still lives in Erie. So she's dead. Guys, I think my favorite end of the century horror movie there in 1999 was House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to go with
That was a good
1999.
movie.
Yeah.
My favorite is House on Haunted Hill. I mean, it played Marilyn Manson in it.
Uh-huh.
It was everything was awesome. Like you had that was Peter Sellers, right?
Yeah.
Who played the Vincent Price character. And I love that he like how it opened with the whole the roller coaster like ride when they were
Mhm.
like, your rides aren't scary anymore. And then like the whole thing starts breaking apart. He's like, this isn't normal. This isn't normal. And then it turned out it was the
Yep.
ride. Yeah.
So good.
That was awesome. You had what was it, Chris Kattan in there,
Mhm.
who had one
Which
of my
is weird. Chris
was
Kattan
so
in a horror movie.
Yeah.
but he was the one who was like, we shouldn't be here. Oh God, no, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I remember there's a scene where it's after they find out the place is haunted and people
Mhm.
are dying. Chris Kattan's trying to get drunk with the whiskey, and then somebody grabs it and throws it. And there's like some dialogue, and he's like, yeah, you know what we are? Out of scotch thanks to you, ass. Which he showed up later at the end of the film to save the day.
Yeah.
He came back as a ghost and opened up the chain
Oh.
Yes.
chain door.
God. Yep.
Tell my story. Remember me from Boogie Nights.
That movie is so
Boogie Nights,
ridiculous.
not Boogie Nights.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna
Night at
say.
the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury. You know, in
are-
Boogie Nights where they show his dick.
Oh yeah, totally.
That'd be a weird crossover.
That would be a
The Butami
terrible
brothers?
one.
What was that?
And Dirk
Dewey
Diggler?
Cox and not Dewey Cox. Fuck. Anyway, who else was that one Jean Grey MILF was in there? Was that her?
Jean Grey MILF. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the Femke Jensen.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I thought we were still talking about Boogie Nights.
no, we're off of Boogie Nights. No.
Oh my God. Yeah, there was actually like a good amount of
Good-
people in this
good
one.
There were a ton of people in there.
Good
Tay
cast in it.
Diggs.
Yeah, Peter
I-
Gallagher,
Mhm.
Ellie Larder was in this. She was in like everything like during that time, like the early
You know,
2000s.
Ellie Lauder is one of those actresses too who like I don't find particularly attractive, but I
Yeah.
think she's sexy as
Yes.
fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
Very
Is it
sexy.
is it because of the whipped cream varsity blues scene?
Oh,
That's one.
Yeah.
But
That's
no,
a
there's
no-brainer.
Just, there's just whenever she's like in a movie, even in Final Destination, like for some
yeah, that
reason,
whipped cream would not stay.
no, it wouldn't stay, and that stayed perfectly too.
It did.
Yeah,
It
she
did.
was
Yeah.
cool with
I
it,
feel
may
like
have
there
been.
was some Hollywood magic behind that.
Yeah, especially down in the Nethers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like, I'm
Cool
not
Whip
going to
would
be able to
stay.
cover my junk in like whipped cream.
Cool
walking
Whip
around.
could probably
It will
stay
stay.
on.
Oh, some Cool Whip?
Cool Whip.
Whip.
Cool Whip.
This
Jesus, Juju.
this also had one of my favorite gags in it, and it was the scene where the girl's walking around with the camera, and she goes into the basement. She sees an operating table, and she looks through the camera, and there's a doctor and a few creepy nurses standing over the table looking at a patient. And she looks up, nothing there. Looks back down, their heads are turned, staring at her. That's where you kind of get a jump,
Mm-hmm.
and then she looks back up, and there's a thing right there in her fucking face, and I remember the first time I saw that, I actually screamed.
Did you
Really?
Did you really?
I thought, yeah, fuck yeah, man. That was such a good jump scare. And that kind of fucks me up too. The whole, I know there's been other things that did that where like you hold up your cell phone and there's something
Yeah.
there. You take a picture of someone behind you, but they're not there. Or the Snapchat filter
Yep.
that like the dog head pops up next to you, then it gets closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like shit like that. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it.
I know. I just. got
Oh, did you
goosebumps from
really?
it. Yeah, I
Oh,
do because
yeah.
I love that stuff too.
Yeah,
You know
plus we
that.
have something in our apartment, so that's
Oh my god. No.
yeah. Gotta burn my sage.
Hmm.
But yeah, this I think House on Haunted Hill was not only a fantastic remake, but my favorite horror flick from 1999.
Not bad. That's a good pull.
And that's my report.
That's your
That's your report.
Eugene, would you?
I have a movie. It's I don't know if it's considered a cult classic. People that I talk to about it, either they know it and they love it, or they just don't know it at all and never heard of it. Have you guys ever watched Ravenous
Yeah.
Oh,
with Guy Pearce
with Guy
and
Pearce.
Robert Carlyle?
that's
Yeah.
like the old timey movie.
the old time movie. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like yeah,
it was
yeah,
on
yeah.
Netflix for a little while.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Was it? Yeah, it
That's
was.
where we
Yeah.
It
watched
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ravenous
that's right.
was Ravenous was sweet.
Yeah, I turned actually my my tattoo artist onto it the one day we were having because we always either watch Netflix movies or talk
Yeah.
incessantly about pop culture shit and horror movies and stuff.
That's how you do, man.
And that's it.
Yep.
And the one day he was tattooing me, and I was like, "Have you ever heard of Ravenous?" He was like, "Let's pick a movie." I was like, "Have you ever heard of the movie Ravenous?" He goes, "No, what's that?" And I'm like, "It's a cool movie. It's like in the 19th century, and this is 19th century, right? Around like Civil War times,
Yeah.
almost." And this like rescue squad goes out to search for this other troop that like disappeared. Then they run into this one guy
Mhm.
who was part of the troop. Then he seems like he got all fucked up. He tells him that the rest of the troop got all killed. All of a sudden, long story short, the guy is a fucking cannibal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And then
It's
it
good
just
shit.
gets into, and it's weird too because it turns almost into like a superhero story because once the cannibal, once he eats people, like if he gets like mortally wounded
Yeah.
and you eat human flesh,
You get
you get better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a
and
healing thing.
you feel better, your wounds heal, and you all of a sudden you have super strength.
Yeah.
It was weird, but it was cool. It was like a nice little like twist on like typical like cannibal movies.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, fuck, I liked it. The moment I saw it, I thought it was going to be an instant classic. And I'm surprised that it's not more popular than it is.
It might be
I
one of those ones. Oh, sorry, Drew.
No. I'm with you on that. Like, it's very weird that. Yeah, because you're right. I don't hear like a lot of people talking
Yeah.
about it or anything like
And
that.
it's gory, and it
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't pull
gory.
any punches. There's a cool end battle fight scene between Guy Pearce's character and Robert Carlyle's character.
Mhm.
It's I don't know.
Guy
It
Pearce
just-
is underrated.
Guy Pearce is totally underrated.
Yeah.
Memento.
Yep.
Woo, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good in Memento.
Yeah, he was. Just the movie itself was just amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
there are actually kind of a lot of people in this one too. That the guy with the icy blue eyes always makes me super uncomfortable. That
The guy
Neil
with the icy
McDonough.
blue eyes. Neil McDonough. Yes.
Yeah, I just don't like him.
He's been in all sorts of like
He's always a
geek shit. Like he's always an asshole. Yeah. Because he was a bad guy in the one of the CW superhero shows, Legends of Tomorrow.
yeah.
He was in a Star Trek movie.
Yeah, he was in that Star Trek movie.
He was the
Was
one,
he a piece
the
of
one with the
shit?
Borg, Star Trek
Yeah.
Nemesis, I think it's called. Yeah, he was in that because they turned him into a Borg.
Yeah, they turned him into a Borgski.
He's got those he's got those eyes,
Yeah.
those pierced
and
blood.
like the way like his face.
he was
I
also
think the only
Captain
time he
America,
played a
too.
good guy, I was just gonna say that the only time he played a good guy was in 2010's Captain America.
yeah,
That was
he was a dude
it.
with the bowler hat,
Yeah,
one of the Howling Commandos.
he was cool. He was
Yeah.
really cool in it.
Yeah,
He was in
I
that
don't
Rock.
remember that.
He was one of Cap's buddies that
Yeah.
died on the train.
Oh, okay.
But
Then he showed up at
Whoa,
Agent Carter.
spoiler alert.
Oh,
Oh,
What?
Ant-Man climbs up Thanos' ass. There's your fucking spoiler.
And explodes.
And explodes. Explodes.
Oh, God.
Go Drewski.
But yeah, there were
Oh.
like a ton of
no.
people in this movie.
Yeah.
And
that's
I
what
mean,
was
like,
just
I'm looking
through
right now. The
cast.
cast is some shit I forget. David Arquette's in it. And I
Oh, I forgot
that.
about that. Yeah.
Jeremy
fucking
Davies
dude.
is in it. He's that little like nebbish character actor. He always
Yeah.
plays like a
Jeffrey
nerd.
Jones was in this movie.
Yeah, Jeffrey Jones is
John
in it, too.
Spencer,
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, good old pedophile Jeffrey
Hey.
Jones.
Yep.
They're all pedophiles, man.
What?
All of them.
True.
They're all the politicians, all the fucking big celebrities. It's just the ones that
All the
fucking
big
get in
celebrities.
trouble some way, somehow.
Hey.
Yes, anyways. Okay.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ,
Sorry.
going on this rant.
Sorry.
Don't.
So Guy Pearce is really underrated.
Yes. Yeah.
Guy Pearce is so underrated.
You know what else is? I don't know if it's underrated, but it's a great fucking movie. The Haunting.
Good movie.
You love that
I
movie.
do.
That's a good movie.
I fucking
You
do.
love it.
First off, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And like Catherine Zeta-Jones, that's what
Mhm.
she was like.
She's a babe.
Yeah, she was like the
That was her-
hottest
that was her
fucking
She
peak
doesn't
day.
age
thing.
either.
No.
Fuck, man.
No, she does not. Yeah, like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
He was like the comedic relief, and just that was the first time I saw him, and I just couldn't stop staring at his nose. Like it was
It's-
just
Make that
It's
noise
like-
again.
Wow.
oh,
It's like
wow.
Owen Wilson's nose is like Dan Aykroyd's nose in Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah, it's like
It looks like a dick.
It's just
Yeah.
a dick. Which is
Oh my
that's
God.
also like the scariest non-horror movie I've ever seen.
What?
I wouldn't.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Back on
Anyway,
the haunting.
Yeah, so I just love I love every I love haunting things.
You love
and I
architecture.
Yes, I love architecture, and I love like a good backstory. So like she's got her shit going on with her mom. She does like this study to go to this big
Mhm.
fucking house to finally like get away from it because her sister's being a bitch. And then what was it? Oh my god, that child in the beginning of the movie that was banging the cane against the wall,
Oh,
like screaming
yeah.
her name. That's when you can hit a child, right? Like that's okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
It's
just like
frowned upon
that.
now.
It's just I feel like it should have happened. Like
Oh,
and
yeah.
and parents that don't do anything about it, especially like I mean, I get like it's hard to wrangle kids sometimes, but like when it's just you in a house, like sit your fucking kid down. So like that. But then so like she gets to this big, beautiful house. I love the Dudleys too, like the caretakers of the
Yeah.
house.
Mhm.
And so I was really glad that they brought him back in The Haunting of Hill House. But
Mhm.
yeah, I love it like and just the little lines and everything and then Catherine Zeta-Jones comes in and what is she, like a lesbianish character? Just like kind of everywhere.
Kind of,
then-
and she always has like that little smirk.
yeah.
She's like, I'll scissor
She's
you.
just smirking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah, so she has like that kind of ambiguity going on.
Yeah,
and
man.
Mhm.
So like obviously she gets Owen Wilson all riled up and then just Liam Neeson is just fucking like, I'm coming for my daughter, you know? Like it's just- I just I don't know, I thought it was really good. I like the story behind it with like the house and the guy that ran the house and being I mean, obviously we've talked about Haunting of Hill House before kind
Yeah.
of, so it's essentially it is the same thing.
Oh no, it totally is.
Yeah, but I like it. Like I like the story and everything.
My favorite part of The Haunting was Scary Movie 2.
Oh my god.
that's the best thing that came from The Haunting for me,
That's
at
too
least.
funny.
I don't know. We did also.
So you don't
get
like the
that,
movie?
Like
Not really.
he's
No.
not. He doesn't
like the
like
show?
That, like, yeah, he really liked the show.
I love the show. The
Yeah.
show was
Alright.
great. I was with the movie.
Huh. Okay.
The show was fucking 10 times better.
I
but
love.
I mean,
that
I hated the
movie.
show, so
yeah.
I
Whatever.
love. Oh my god.
I do like
uh,
how Owen Wilson how they took him out.
Exactly the
That was
decapitation
pretty
with the
sweet.
lion thing. Like you knew that was gonna happen the second that thing
Oh,
went nuts.
totally. That line
I
just came
love-
down and went, nope.
Yep,
Like
and
fucking
ate his
Pac-Man.
head. No, but like first off, the rooms were freaking amazing in that house, and then the bloody footprints from into like that little secret library type thing.
Mhm.
So cool. I love that. I want like my own secret library because of that movie.
That's I
That was a
just
good
love
pull.
that. I
That
want
was a
my
really
own
good pull.
secret library.
Yeah,
I'm like, I want my own secret jerk off room.
but no, like and like you said, they're actually like I had come up with this last week, and then I was just like, wait, why would we do that? Like, I don't think anything came out in 1999, but like there was so
there's
much
so
that
many.
came
So
out.
many
Back on the
movies.
hunting. The reason why I don't like it is because of what's her name? Crap. What is her name? She
The-
was
oh,
in
the lady
she
who
was in The
plays Nell?
Conjuring. I couldn't stand her because
Lily Taylor?
she was
Lily
acting
Taylor.
like a little kid.
Yeah,
And that,
I know
like,
you hate
oh,
that.
I hated her acting so much in it. So much, like it bothered me to where I like actually don't really like that movie.
That's wild to me. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but like, I mean, you can kind of see why she reverted. It's because of all the stuff with her mom, but yeah, it was annoying.
It was
and then
so
like
annoying.
when they're babying her,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the washcloths on the
Her
head.
name is Nell. That's such like a little kid. I don't know.
Alright.
I do. You were saying there's a lot of movies that came out in '99.
Yeah.
ton.
I have a close second behind House on Haunted Hill, and that's actually Troma's Terror Firmer, which is
Go from one extreme to the other.
dude.
Yeah.
Terror Firmer is the most bananas movie
It
I
is.
think I've ever seen. Lloyd Kaufman is one of the stars in it, where he plays a blind director.
Mhm.
Then you have it's just a mess. He's like making a new Toxic Avenger movie. Everybody's on set, like killing each other, fighting, fucking. There's a scene where what's her name? We talked about her when Rod was on here.
Oh,
the Scream
Debbie
Queen.
Rochon.
Debbie Rochon's getting plowed in the bathroom, and Lloyd Kaufman walks in and starts peeing all over them because he's blind and thinks it's a urinal. Yeah, like dude, Terror Firmer is absolutely bonkers. If you've never seen Terror Firmer before, go back and watch it. It was kind of it came out like this was like the peak of like Jerry Springer.
Mhm.
I mean WWE Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this movie was really really pushing it. That's actually to put it lightly. Terra Firma I know is streaming on Amazon Prime.
Mhm.
I think that's really it, but I mean, of course, there's other means to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
YouTube.
Terror Firmer. Boom.
You
They
can't.
don't-
Yeah, you can't. You could watch pretty much all Troma's movies on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think something happened where, I think Lloyd Kaufman is launching a Troma channel, or it's already out there, or something. So he tried to get the
Really?
rights to all his movies back. But for a while, for years, you can catch any Troma movie on YouTube.
No
you can
kidding.
still catch them on YouTube now. You just have to find the titles, like you know how like they creatively changed
Oh,
the
yeah,
titles of
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
it's still on YouTube. The full movies, actually, pretty much any Troma movie, you just got to find them, you know, because it's not under Troma.
Yeah.
Or whatever
okay,
the title is.
gotcha.
hmm
Little pirating there.
Legal, of course.
Yeah, it's all right. Take it any way we can get it. Like
What-
this.
How about let me guess, Eugene. I know you're thinking about this one. The Blair Witch Project.
No, you know what? I was that was the movie that was one of my favorite movies in 1999. But I wasn't going to mention it because we've already talked about Blair Witch.
I
Sure.
figured
A couple
maybe.
times.
Yeah, I know we have, but
I was going to do
For
an honorable
movies that came
mention.
out,
I was going to
honorable
be that's a
mention,
movie that came out, fucked me up, scared me to death. Watched it multiple times that day. Slept with all the lights on in my apartment that night because I thought it was real.
We
In
all did.
1999, and
Yeah.
I was, you know, we established I was 49 years old back then. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It was a really, really good movie. And it, you know, again, because I'm not white, it scared the hell out of me. But, you know, you white people, you guys didn't think it was scary.
We go into the woods.
You guys
Yeah, I
go
know.
into the woods on purpose.
After
On
that movie.
It's just, no.
Hey, remember the Blair Witch Project? Wasn't
Yeah.
that scary as hell? Let's go camping. Eugene, it was just more of a reason to stay indoors in the city.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But yeah, that's I wasn't going to mention that movie. One of the movies that I was going to mention, I don't know if we talked about it or not. I tried to see if I tried to stay away from movies that we already talked about.
Oh, totally.
But Audition.
I saw, you know what?
Oh.
Yeah, Audition did come out. I guess they're
Yep.
they're remaking Audition.
Are they really?
That's what I caught.
I haven't heard anything like that.
I'll have to. I'll
But,
look that up later.
You know,
I'll-
Audition.
yeah.
That's another one too that I'm not sure. Like it's popular amongst
amongst our
the
crowd.
community,
Yeah.
community, but yeah, nobody's really heard of or you know, it was one of the movies by Takeshi Miike, who fucking makes
all those
fucked up movies,
yeah.
like Itchy the Killer and stuff like that. And he had a cool little sweet little cameo in Hostel.
what?
Yeah,
Wait.
Takeshi Miike had a cameo in Hostel.
Really?
He was the Asian guy that comes out,
No
and
shit.
he was like, "In there, you can spend all your money."
Oh my god, that was him.
That was him.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice.
But,
Learn something new every day.
But yeah, audition. You know, you get a lovesick businessman who decides that, you know, he's heartbroken and he wants to find a woman, and his best friend, who's a movie producer, decides to mend his broken heart. And the way he wants to do it is by setting up a fake casting call for a fake movie.
Mhm.
And the whole reason to get this fake casting call is to get all these up and coming gorgeous women to audition. But what they're really auditioning for is to date this guy. So all of a sudden they find this one girl, and the dude ends up falling in love with this girl. She's a really meek, uninspiring chick. She's quiet. She doesn't say 2 words. You know, she's kind of cute, but you know, that's all right. But he ends up falling in love with her. That's about it. Once things get rolling, they get rolling. I got to add, this movie's fucking boring for like the first hour or so.
It hits so fucking
for
hard.
the first hour or so, everything goes so fucking slow.
Yeah.
But anybody who hasn't watched it and they're going to watch it, all I got to say is power through it, because
It gets
once
gross.
she gets her fucking mitts on him,
Yep.
Oh,
it is over. There is some fucked up shit
There's a
that
lot of
happens in this
torture in
movie.
this movie.
I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is some shit, you know, like one of the scenes involving puke almost made me puke. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, audition.
Audition.
Yes.
Audition.
Drew, what do you
Alright,
got?
I would like to honorably mention fucking Sleepy Hollow. The
Oh,
different
that
one.
girl.
I just
that was
rewatched
on
that the other
my-
night.
was on
Love
my
that
list
movie.
there.
Okay, Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, Christopher Walken.
Christopher
like,
Walken,
this
man.
movie was again loaded.
Let's not forget
with people.
Dumbledore's in that movie.
There's Jeffrey Jones is in this one
Yes,
too.
he is.
And then Papa Dursley too is in it
yep.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
And Jeffrey
crazy.
Jones,
Yeah.
pedophile himself.
That's we just said.
Oh my god.
Did I just have an aneurysm?
Maybe.
No, but like oh my god, I just love that movie so much. Like
Such a good movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
I
it's-
remember, like,
it's beautiful too.
it is. I love like
Yeah.
the super like the gray and white, but then it had like the stark red. Like the red was extra red, like a
Yeah.
cadmium instead
Yeah.
of like
Yep.
normal blood red, and it was just so like bright
And
against
the way it looked
everything.
on the snow.
Yeah. It was
So
like
good.
it was like that Tim Burton darkness without like the twisty angles and stuff like that. Like it was very. I mean, the tree was
Mhm,
that
mhm.
the headless horseman lived in. Like that was
Yeah.
very Tim Burton-y.
Yeah.
but
Almost like
everything else-
whimsically.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I just I love the take on like 17th century medicine
Oh,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. Like it was just
The Master Tinkerer.
yeah. And how everybody like looked at
Ichabod
him like he
Crane.
was so weird and
When he pulled out his like specs
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Magnifying glass, on top
Yeah.
of magnifying glass, top of
Yep.
magnifying glass.
And how he like bugged out because they're just like simple country folk going like, hey, this is happening, and he's just like, all right, there's a murder around,
Mhm.
and they're like touching the
It's
bodies
like Hot
before
Fuzz.
yeah, seriously. And they're like touching the bodies and like moving them before he can get to them. They're just like,
Why
oh,
did you touch the body?
yeah.
They get so upset about that.
I know, but like, cause it's just so funny that like that shit is
The
was
scene
once
where
like,
they
okay,
show his the horseman's background,
mm-hmm.
that
Mhm.
whole montage thing. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's
with the
awesome.
little girls, and
Yeah.
Who knew that Christopher Walken could be so terrifying?
I know,
Like scary. Like you knew
Always
he had like
terrifying.
that deep. No, he's all like that mobster terrifying, like
Yeah.
that serial killer terrifying. He was
Okay,
like
okay.
monster,
Monster,
terrifying
yeah.
with the teeth and his anger and his rage and shit. It
Like,
was
Christopher Walken at his where he, to me, the most terrifying scene he was ever in was in King of New York, when he stares
Such
at
a good movie.
he stares at Lawrence Fishburne. He's like, "What? I was in there for 5 years.
Mhm.
Why didn't you come see me?" And it's that weird
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's fucking he's a terrifying human being.
I've never seen that
Um,
movie.
The thing about like this movie too is like you expect it because it's like a Tim Burton thing, kind of be like a little like kind of like a kids thing, you know, like a Van Helsing type thing. Headless Horseman is fucking brutal in this.
Yeah, it is.
He throws that fucking piece of fence through the church and like Scorpion, get over here. Like he did that to Dumbledore, right? Yeah. Like he was
the
fucking
decapitations in this movie
were wild.
incredible.
when he cut Casper Van Dien in half.
Yeah. The scene where Casper Van Dien, he actually has like the jack-o'-lantern on his head. That was a cool scene.
Yeah.
That scene was awesome.
Was
with
awesome
the jack-o'-lantern going right to the screen, right towards you.
Yeah. And then the scene with the tree where all the heads come out.
Oh
yeah.
that was
The
so
blood and shit.
squirting
When he's
out,
like hitting it and the blood squirting on his face.
Yeah. Like, dude, like this movie was fucked. It was awesome.
No, when he goes, like, they're in the woods and he goes to that, like, witch's cabin.
Yeah.
And he, like,
I forgot about
summons
that.
that
And she, like, jumps up, and it goes right to the screen.
That was terrifying.
Yes.
He just comes out, we're leaving, like, just immediately.
That's one of the things I like about Johnny Depp's performance in the movie, too, because he played like there were times when he was like, oh, I'll do it. And he seemed like he was brave and confident.
Yeah.
And in other times he was just a spineless wimp.
Yep.
Just like the Ichabod Crane from the tail.
Well, he could like handle the medical stuff, and if it was like an actual person, he's like whatever because he knows that, but like he can't explain this. And he's like, holy shit, like everything that I've
cower behind Christina Ricci. Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing was Christina Ricci was like trying to protect him, putting like the symbols underneath his bed.
Well, that
and
wasn't
stuff
like the whole thing, but he thought that she was a witch.
She was the one causing it. Yeah.
But then he had that
it
like,
ended up
book
being
of
the cougar
things that she gave him. The cougar.
Yeah. I forgot the actress's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fucking what a good movie. I think it's still on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I know my 4-year-old niece keeps trying to watch it, but my sister won't let her.
Man, that's
real buzzkill.
We'll have her over. We'll watch. Idle Hands was sweet.
I was gonna use that
Hands
one.
Is so good.
Idle Hands is so good.
It's so funny. I actually just recently started following Devon Sawa on Instagram.
Devon Sawa.
He is he's still fine.
He's not dead?
No.
Is he
who the
still
fuck
acting?
Then who?
Bro.
What 90s fine actor
Fine.
is dead now from back in the day?
Kurt Cobain.
It's not Devon Sawa. So is Devon Sawa, he was the lead in Final Destination 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The first one.
The first one.
He's
Final
Casper.
I know
Destination
what you meant.
also.
I know what you meant. Yeah. As well.
Oh,
He's
damn,
fine.
he's fine. All right, look at it. He got
look at
abs,
those-
cum
look at
gutters,
those,
all of it. Look at that.
You call them cum gutters?
Cum gutters.
Them sick ass obliques.
Look at them. Look at them gutters.
Yeah, he
Hey.
is
Going right to the
What
promised
did he
land.
take? He old man fucking taking his selfie there though. That's like, what is that? An iPad he's holding up?
it's like the phone cases.
Here's
that,
my
like,
gym selfie. It's an
hover
iPad. Yeah, dude, Idle Hands is sweet. Plus, like the Offspring is in it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
That was a super fun
Jessica
movie,
Alba
too.
was so hot in there.
Jessica Alba was so good.
She was so hot in that movie.
Seth Green.
Seth Green. Oh yeah, dude, it was great. It was hilarious.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy with that was also in it that played his friend, the other zombie friend?
Yeah, I forgot who he was.
He was in the
a lot
Daredevil.
of
He's
stuff.
what's his face? Daredevil's
yeah,
fucking Matt Murdock's
his
partner.
I know
Ben
who you're talking.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yes.
No, that wasn't Ben Affleck.
I got one more, and then Eugene, you could take over. I just want to get this one off. This is my last honorable mention of 99 because I know there's other movies I want to talk about for future episodes. End of Days, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, who plays as Jericho.
Fucking dude, man, that was my third movie.
Gabriel.
Really?
Then let's talk about it, man.
All right.
How fucking man's game is Gabriel Byrne?
So man's
he is
game.
so
Yeah,
He played the exact opposite role that he did in Hereditary.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my, he was amazing.
He was so good.
He
Yeah.
was, like
He was a great Satan.
Listen,
Yep.
I put him right up there with I
Viggo
don't know if you
Mortensen.
guys agree with me, but Al Pacino in Devil's Advocate.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Is that your favorite Satan?
That's one of my favorite Satans. Yeah.
Like I said before, my favorite Satan's Viggo Mortensen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kai.
Okay.
Aw.
Kai.
Kai.
Okay.
But yeah, to be fair, sorry. To be fair, Al Pacino was good. I think Gabriel Byrne was better.
You know what? There is one more devil.
There's
I
one
was
more
just
devil?
thinking about it. Robert De Niro in Angel Heart.
Oh shit, with Mickey Rourke.
Yup.
Yeah.
think I ever saw
okay.
that.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
Robert De Niro is
Uh,
awesome
I'll
devil
never
in
see
that.
it.
But let's party like it's 1999.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
who
saying.
was
We're talking about devils.
who was the fucking partner that Arnold Schwarzenegger had in that movie? He was in like sitcoms and stuff, and I remember he grew the mustache goatee thing out.
Yeah,
he was
okay.
he said in an interview he had to grow it out because he had to look like kind of tough next to Arnold.
Oh my god.
But like Arnold made himself look even more badass by growing scruff out.
That's right.
Kevin Pollak.
And he was
Kevin
older.
Pollak.
Kevin Pollak.
Yeah.
Kevin
Usual
Pollak.
Suspects
Yes, thank you.
and Casino.
Yeah. Shit, End of Days was good.
It was
He
good.
was.
It was good.
Yeah,
The-
I want to say it's one of Arnold's last like really good movies before he
Yeah.
like petered out.
It was before he had. Was that after he had heart surgery? He had heart surgery right after Batman and Robin, right?
It could have been. I think no. I think
He
it was
had,
after
like-
this movie.
Was it after this movie?
I
know
think it was after
he
this
had
movie.
surgery somewhere around there because he was thinner.
It
in
was,
End of Days,
But he still there was a scene or two where he was in his t-shirt.
he was
and
where he was fucking
he was
those dudes up
flexing
in the
and his
apartment.
fucking arms were just oh.
Yeah, man.
This
Dude.
was also like kind of the time for like kids being like needed by religious groups because like this one's about the
Mhm.
girl who was born on that day and
Yeah.
then like
Mhm.
isn't this around the time where Bless the Child came out? Remember that one?
Around the time, yeah.
That
was that movie with Kim Basinger, right?
Basic, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, that was somewhere around there because it was definitely I think maybe early 2000s. I want to say. Actually, I have not even thought about that movie until this moment. For
In this
Don't you love it when it
moment.
happens?
yeah, Busted Child was 2000.
Oh my god! I thought you said
Alright.
"bust a child."
Bust a
bust
child.
Bust a child.
Bust a child.
Yo, Busted Child. No, that one I do. I really love End of Days, and I mean Arnold Schwarzenegger in a horror movie, and what he's always a fucking cop. No one ever questions like, where are you from? Like, what is that accent? It's just like
What
this
is
is
that
totally
accent?
normal.
I'm
He
from New
never-
York.
He doesn't make any sense in any
He
scenario
never-
he's in.
Normally actors they have like a little bit of an accent for the role they're playing. Arnold is always just gonna
No,
be fucking Arnold.
yeah.
Remember when he was a small town sheriff?
Yep.
He has that thick ass Austrian
oh my
accent.
God.
That was-
Everything he's in, Jingle All the Way, like you're fucking like some sort of salesman looking for a Turbo Man. If I were any of those
White
parents, I'd hand it the
suburbs.
fuck over.
Here you go, sir.
Yeah.
And his nemesis was fucking Sinbad. It
Yeah.
was just yeah.
And then his neighbor was it Tom?
Fucking
was it Tom
Phil
Arnold?
Hartman.
Phil Hartman, yeah. Rest
Phil
in peace.
Hartman
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, he was the
trying to fuck his wife.
Yeah, would you try to fuck
What?
that man's wife?
No.
Are you kidding
No.
right now?
That's like some
Trying to keep
balls
him
on
from
the,
fucking
that
me.
dude there.
Yeah.
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 Like
I'm
that's
really sorry
terrif-
for taking this from End of Days to Jingle All the Way. Might be, but I'm gonna whoop whoop bring it back real quick. That was really good, you guys. That was really good.
we're kind of.
I love all the scenes in the church, especially like
When he-
that really bad devil at
Oh,
the
the
end.
CGI when he came through the
Yeah.
floor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite Annihilation bad, but still
Dude,
like
and I don't give a fuck. I know this is spoiling it, but when Jericho runs and like fucking like swanton dives on the
Uh-huh.
sword sticking up, like what a way to go!
yeah,
Just like jump.
yeah. He was just like he went.
He
for
took
it.
that sword. That is such a man's game way to go. Yeah, he didn't like think twice or anything. He just
No.
jumped right. I gotta get that sword right through my fucking heart because it's if I miss my heart, I'm not gonna die because I'm fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you good?
I'm great.
You're great.
I'm great.
Good.
Oh my god.
Tight as
And
a radiator,
also-
grape you in the mouth.
That one lady that was always kind of in like the background in movies. She played what's her name? The nanny in the Romeo and Juliet with Claire Danes, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh shit. I love that movie too.
She's the herbology professor in what's it called? Harry Potter. I forget.
Oh.
Man.
So she's in this, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
what she's saying.
I didn't know. She-
Yes, but what I'm saying is, yeah,
Ew.
but like it was during that time where she was kind of just like around in these movies.
just popping up, getting a paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, good for her.
No, that's awesome. More than what I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm in a movie with Lloyd Kaufman. Whoop de fuck.
Her name is Miriam Margoyles. I have never known that.
What?
I feel like I would have remembered that. Miriam
Yeah.
Margoyles, like gargoyles with an M.
Or Eminem.
Margoyles.
Yeah. That's amazing. But yeah, she was like that mean nurse that was like pretending to be the girl's like caretaker and stuff like that. And then turned out she was just trying to sell her to Satan.
Oh shit.
What?
That was good. Was there anything else that came out in 99 you guys want to talk
There's
about?
a lot of shit that came out in
there
99.
There's so much stuff
I
that
just
came
wanna
out in
throw
Mr.
99.
one
Echoes, The
more
Sixth
out.
Sense.
6 Sense, yeah.
I spoiled that movie for my aunt.
I know
yeah,
you told
this
us.
is why.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Micah can't do movies. I just want to throw out Lake Placid real quick.
Good.
I fucking love that
Good.
movie.
Betty White.
Betty White's in it. Bill Pullman's in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oliver Platt, Brendan Gleeson. Like, there's so many big names in this movie. Which why? What were you people doing?
Why not, man? Randy Quaid's
Yeah,
in there,
why
right?
not?
Did you
No,
mention Randy Quaid?
he's not in here.
No, wait. Am I thinking of something else?
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Damn,
of
dude.
that other movie where. Never mind. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep-
Damn
Get
it.
yourself together.
it.
So
You figure it out.
I don't need to. But yeah, like it's like this small little town with a lake, and then they end up having like a 40-foot crocodile in it. So that's the
Biggest
thing.
Crocodile ever.
Shit
that
happens.
Happen, yeah. So oh my god, just the banter between the Oliver Platt, he plays that like weird nature guy, like
Yeah.
the Steve Irwin type, but like if Steve Irwin and Guy Fieri had a baby,
Oh my God.
it like would be this guy.
I like that.
And then,
like that.
yeah, there was like the local cops and everything, and everyone was just trying to get this thing out. And it was so like, also the CGI in this one was cheesy with like, they used a lot of practical effects though for the big crocodile, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
cool.
Totally.
Oh god, that movie was just so. But then like when it's running on the ground, it's like that really bad CGI alligator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger killed alligators in not True Lies. Fuck. The fuck. Never mind. I
You're-
lost it.
Again. What?
James Caan's in the movie. I can't believe I fucking forgot the name of it. But he
Get
fights
yourself
alligators.
together.
My shit's together.
He
My shit's
fights
tight.
alligators. Now you got me fucking thinking about it. What are you talking about?
The not Protector, the fucking shit.
Was it like an after Expendables, after Governor
No,
of California,
dude. James
Schwarzenegger,
Caan's in it.
snoozer?
The Eraser.
Oh, Eraser.
Yeah,
that was
and that had
that movie's bad.
where the alligators are like walking. That kind of reminded me of the
Yeah.
Lake Placid
Yeah.
thing. So same effects,
Same
Oh,
effects.
same guy on that.
Eraser. That was with him and Vanessa Williams, right?
Vanessa Williams,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
when
right.
she definitely peaked there
Well, yeah,
at that moment,
I know.
and then after that,
Well, it
gone.
depends. Was that before or after she did Colors
Penthouse?
of the Wind for? Oh,
Oh.
we went we went two different ways.
we,
so-
we did. I don't know what you're talking about. And I was thinking about when she posed nude for Penthouse after winning Miss America.
Good for her.
All right.
I was thinking of Pocahontas. but Again, either way, we can go.
Either way.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah. All
Well,
right.
guys, if there's any 1999 movies that we missed, maybe you want to get a hold of us.
Well, we obviously missed them, but if there's
No.
anything
no.
you
Maybe
wanna
that you
talk about,
what's like your favorite like movie that came out in
There you
'99?
go.
we want to know.
Thanks, Eugene.
Let me just throw this out there. None of us mentioned Deep Blue Sea.
I was gonna save that for like an
I
underwater.
wanted to say,
themed
yeah, I
one.
figured we do like an underwater
Yeah,
theme
yeah.
episode, yeah.
Well, not talk about it, but you know,
We can
Yeah.
talk
honorable
about
mention.
the sphere,
Fucking LL
starring
Cool
Drew's
J.
ass.
God damn
I
it,
went
Micah.
back. Damn.
Really.
That fucking lame joke made it all the way to the 20th
all
episode.
the way. 20th
Happy
episode.
20th, guys.
Awesome.
Oh wait, we have to like say Linnea Quigley's name.
Linnea Quigley. we
Linnea
love you.
Quigley.
Linnea Quigley.
Because it's
This is
the
like fucking
20th
Candyman
episode.
where we say your name a few times and
She
it just
pops up.
Comes
She's-
out from under the table. Hey guys.
She's bent over.
You guys got sour
Guys-
balls.
Don't get a lot of blowjobs.
Awesome.
What a great
Oh
line.
my god. But yeah, so 1999 horror movies that you want to chat about. Let us know. And
Let
where
us
can
know.
you do that, Micah?
No, this is you, babe.
Nope.
No.
God damn it.
Territorial at Gmail-
Podcast
oh,
at
nope.
gmail.com.
Wow.
Territorial Cast on Twitter. Territorial Podcast on Instagram, and we're on Territorial on Facebook, and we have all that stuff. You can listen to us literally everywhere.
Everywhere you listen to your favorite podcast.
Like, if you pick up a seashell on the beach, you don't hear the ocean, you hear our podcast.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're so tired.
We've gone aquatic.
I have to get you home. Jesus fuck. Guys, and also I just want to put over, I mentioned this before, May 31st to June 2nd, RetroCon in the Cleveland metro area. Look that up on Facebook. It's a Retro Invasion Weekend. I said that wrong. RetroCon, something else. Retro Invasion Weekend. The whole cast from Sleepaway Camp, Joe Bob Briggs, and then some other celebrities I don't really care about are going to be there. But we'll be there. Drew will be selling her artwork.
And one more thing. So I know if you're following us on social media, you probably already saw, but next week we are doing, with the Avengers Endgame coming out, we're doing a Toxic Avenger themed week. And we're actually working with a couple of other podcasts. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook or even Twitter, you can see where that, like, the schedule of everything and which podcast to follow. So they're all seem pretty cool dudes.
So it's
we are collaborating.
Slashers Pod, Gore Lords, and Cult Classic Mania. I believe it's Cult Classic Mania is covering the Toxic Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
Gore Lords, they will be covering the Toxic Avenger Part 2. That's going to be April 23rd. April 24th, Slashers will be covering the Toxic Avenger Part 3, The Last Temptation of Toxie. And then, of course, next week, we're going to be covering Citizen Toxie, Toxic Avenger Part 4.
Nice.
That we are.
So this will be a lot of fun.
This will be fun. So, make
I'm looking forward to this.
Again, we're doing them in order. So it starts Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday is us and Slashers podcast. So, make sure you check those out.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
I would listen to them in that order, too.
Yeah.
Listen to them in whatever order you want, man.
Yeah. If you want to memento it, go backwards.
Go against the man.
Carpe this motherfucking DM.
Yeah, carping this dick.
Okay, on that note, I'm Drew.
Happy 20th. I'm Micah.
And I'm Eugene.
And of course,
and we're done.
We're going
We're not.
Oh.